we're looking at. All right, so I don't know if I've even put the KFX on the channel or not, just to bring you guys up to date. I bought this thing last year, you know, I don't know, summertime, couple $100. But everybody I'm seeing on Facebook, like these guys are trying to get their bikes back running. They're kind of having the same issue I am. But I've run across a lot of problems so far. I've only spun this thing over a handful of times, but last night, anyway, I'll start from the beginning. Okay, so gasket kit, y'all already see. The engine had a real bad sound when it come here. It wouldn't run at all, still don't. So I'm not going to say I got nowhere. I took the old cams out, hot cams, whatever was in there. Just stuck some regular cams, non-adjustable, back in it. All right, well, I can't quite get the timing marks lined up. Okay, well, like I said, I already tore the engine all the way down, looked at the cylinder, rings, piston. It's freshly rebuilt. I mean, literally, what it looks like, at least the top. I don't know if it has a big bore. I did buy a big bore. I did buy the cams. I bought a bunch of other things. And I feel like we're going to have a bunch of parts left over. Um, so, I got two of these. This is a '06. It's got the throttle position sensor on the throttle. I mean, on the carburetor. My Z400. I'm not sure what year it is. It's got to, I guess, be before '05. It might be an '04. I think it's an '03. Anyway, I guess meat and potatoes of this. So I tore this side down to try to look at the keyway. Right. I just want to make sure the Woodruff key wasn't sheared off. Well, I got in there, and things have done been dancing around in here without me. So I mean, it's still firing. I don't know if the battery's going to be charging if it did run, but I don't think it's going to run like this. All right, so it broke the one-way bolts out of there. All right, I did get them all out. Woodruff key's fine. The bolts danced around and they beat the fire out of this stator. Now I don't know if it got up there to what is that? I don't know what that exactly is called. Pulse generator. I might be wrong saying that, but that might be the pulse generator, or some people call it a pickup. Anyway, all right. Well, everything's good. Um, Still can't figure out why it's backfiring. I figure, well, maybe it's cheap starting fluid. No, not that so far. Um, we're gonna keep digging at it. I have a box. Um, it was old school box. Like you hook it up to your old HEI, or you could put it on like standard ignition for like the old Fords with the rotary button and cap. Well, I stuck that on there. I've had run a bunch of small engines with that, just to see. Well, that didn't work. Now, I'm going to try to retime it again. And I'm going to update this everything, see what's going on. I'm going to see if I can run the separate ignition so we don't have to run the banged up stuff. And see if I can get it in time. If not, then there'll be a timing video coming up. We're going to do cams, put the cams back in there. And I probably going to be doing the cylinder and head work too. So, yeah. And this thing, I'm not pushing it out of the shop until it's ready to ride. I already rebuilt the carburetor and the one to my LTZ again, but this is the original one that's set in shim dip for like, I don't know, 9 months at least. Back when you guys seen it in the shop, this is what the top looks like. Everything that was silver is brass now. Anyway, she's super clean. Put the Mikuni kit back in it. Not all of it. You know, don't need everything, man. Just the main stuff. So between these two bikes, we're gonna get them back in here. And between the two, if you guys are having trouble, especially out of the Raptors, the 660s, the 650s, the all the big one cylinder engines that are carbureted and made in this era. I mean, who knows? Maybe further. Probably so. Um, but y'all gonna have fuel injection, so you can count the carb out. All right. I'm done with my rant. I will give you guys an update. All right. Peace. Appreciate it.